Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick review on this tea by Kholee Tea and Gifts. It's organic oolong, and I think that says Qilan or Qilan. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna act like I know what it says. But anyway, I actually got this free from the company. They gave me this little bag to review, and a lot of you guys may know that I love coffee, but I love tea as well. I drink tea pretty much every single day. Occasionally I'll skip a day. For the most part, I drink tea every day, especially before bed. Now, what I love about oolong tea, it's actually one of my favorite teas because it helps me relax and de-stress, especially since I've been working a lot and I'm just overworked. And so that's why, I mean, you can drink it any time of the day. It is great for midday, but something like this I like to drink before bed. It helps me sleep better, a lot better. And I have this open right here so you guys can kind of see what it looks like in there. You guys see that? Okay. So that's what it looks like in there. And I really enjoyed the flavor of this. There's some oolong teas, they're very strong. They're very potent. And there's some that's very mellow. And this tea is very mellow. And I will say the flavor definitely kicks in. Like when you first sip the tea, you're like, ooh, this is really nice, it's smooth, it's mellow. But I would say the aftertaste, it definitely kicks in, but it's not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. I love it, I enjoy it. Might not be for everybody, but I enjoy it. Now, I do want you guys to pay attention to something, the water temperature. It is very important. A lot of people that are not really into tea or just think, you know, water is water, as far as like the temperature, you have to follow the directions because if you don't boil this, right? I have an electric kettle, and so I actually can select the water temperature. So they have oolong, they have white, and oolong, and was it white or green? I forget which one, but it falls within this range. So I actually have a selection. I could just select oolong, and it works perfectly. But you have to be very careful about the temperature because if you have it too high, you're gonna burn your tea, and then it's not gonna taste like it should. It's gonna be burned, and it's definitely gonna lose the flavoring. And you don't want the temperature too low because then it doesn't release all the amazing flavors that you can get out of it. So it's really a waste because technically it's like you're just drinking, like, you know, just water that just has a dash of flavor in it. So anyway, definitely be mindful of that. And then the brewing, I actually like, I'm really bad for this. As soon as I put it in, like, you know, I'll steep it for maybe like a minute and then I go, you know, right after it. But in order to really get the full, experience, you definitely want to brew it for 4 minutes. I did brew mine for 4 minutes, and yes, it does taste much better, but sometimes when I just want tea, I just want tea. I don't want to wait a whole 4 minutes. But anyway, this tea is actually really, really good. You don't need to use a lot. I use a little tea. I have a tea strainer, and I have a bunch of stuff that I can, what do they call them? Those, there's a tea strainer, and then they have those reusable tea bags. There's a lot of different things you can use. And I have like all those little things. But yeah, this is some really good tea. I really enjoyed it. So I'm really glad I got the opportunity to review this. But anyway, so if you guys want to try this out, and I think this is perfect for gifts and stuff like that, especially for if you know a tea lover, if your spouse or significant other is a tea lover, this would be a great Valentine's Day gift. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this, there'll be a link at the bottom of this page, and I'm going to tell you the price is very reasonable. It is not expensive, and there's some other options you can choose from as well as far as tea if you're not really into oolong tea. But anyway, if you guys are interested, there'll be a link at the bottom of the page, all right? Well, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews. Bye.